Hi guys, welcome back. This is your daily collective energy read for Monday, April 22nd, 2019. Happy Monday, happy Monday, happy Monday. Even though I can see that some people in the collective, it's probably not having a good Monday, or this will turn out to not be such a great Monday, either today or possibly even later this week. So, guys, let's just go ahead and jump into it. If you hear noise in the background, that will be my daughter. Or if you hear men talking, beating on things, those are men working in the background. Okay, so with that said, those of you who are not aware of the question that we ask over here in the Daily Collective, we ask, what can the collective expect now? And what can the collective expect in the future? We ask this question because the future can always be changed depending upon what you change. You can change actions, you can change tactics, you can change a lot of different things to change the future outcome of the situation. Okay? That didn't come out quite the way I wanted it to. Nevertheless, I know you understand. Alright, so let's talk about what we have going on in the now for some of you guys. In the now, what came up is the Eight of Pentacles in the reverse. That is accompanied by the Page of Cups upright. Okay, so yeah. The future, what you guys can expect for the future, with what's going on in the now, considering what's going on in the now. The Queen of Cups in reverse came up. She is accompanied by the World in reverse. Okay? Yeah. Yeah, buddy. At the bottom of the deck, guys, we have the Page of Pentacles in the reverse. All right. Then we will get to today's oracles as I see fit. Sometimes that is at the end. Sometimes I find myself incorporating them while I am reading what I see and telling you what I feel. All right, so let's just go ahead and jump into this now energy. My God. Yeah. Let me put, is that the way? Yeah. Because, okay. So, oh, geez. Guys, the Eight of Pentacles in reverse with the Page of Cups upright, it just looks like we have some very good, positive information coming in. Like, this is good news about work, good news about lucrative projects. Some of you all, this is good news of, like, about children, about pregnancy, or what have you. But it seems as though this good news, it is not going to pan out. If this is news about children, pregnancy of children, children working, or just news of like a job or a project. In a project, in a job, it is like a child because you have to tend to it. You know what I'm saying? So, but the point here that I'm trying to make is that we can see that it is going to take a toll financially. It is probably not going to work out. This news of this project, this news of this job, we can see in the future. that it is probably not going to work out with this Queen of Pentacles in the reverse, or at least it is not going to work out in the way that one expects. If you are expecting for things to turn this Queen of Pentacles in the upright, it is probably not going to happen, okay? However, let's not get down on ourselves too fast here, because there is a silver lining in the situation. I feel, yes, I can see that whatever this news is, this can be news of a birth. This can be news about a child. This can be news about this work coming in, But the problem here with this good news is that there is some sort of a setback here. Like, you may find that you don't even have like the necessary skills here to even uphold this project or uphold this job. Even though you got the good news that you got the project, you got the job, it may be something here you come to find out that you are lacking, or they may find out you're lacking some, thereby putting your Queen of Pentacles in the reverse, okay? Your household in the reverse. Your finances in the damn reverse, okay? You got good news, but something is a problem here, okay? And it's going to prevent the Queen from coming up in her upright position. Or it is going to severely delay the Queen of Pentacles' ability to come up in her upright position, okay? With this job, with this project that you got good news and information coming in on, is something that's going to be lacking with the situation. Either lacking on the job's part or lacking on your part. Whatever it is, there is a problem that is going to be presented here. We can see that with the Page of Pentacles in the reverse being stopped dead in his tracks. Badass news, okay? Badass news on collaborations, partnerships, in the family, okay? In the family. It's just a lack of things really coming together and panning out the way one wants them to, or even the way that one thought that they would, considering the fact that this came in as good news, but then quickly something happened here because this 8 went into reverse, right? And then we can see that right now it is going to affect the future, the house, the home. Like I said, slow as success, slow pentacles falling. You know what I'm saying? And it's just the problem goes on and on and on with the world being in reverse, okay? Even though it started off as even though it is starting off as very exciting news, things could really come to a standstill. If this is about a child, some of you all may, if this is about children, coming in the home, being birthed into the home, or what have you, like, you may come to find that your partner is not all that damn excited about this child coming in, because more finances go out the window. Delaying the success, stopping success, stopping this queen from being able to come up right like she wants to. Somebody like, you know what, this child coming into the family, coming back home or what have you, like this is just not going to work. It's just not going to work. So I see that too. I just really see like unexpected and unlikable information coming in, about work, births, children's, or any kind of good news, any kind of good news. With today's oracle, we do have unexpected visitor. But unexpected visitor came out in the reverse, which means bad news. But it also says that it's only bad news if you accept it as bad news. That all goes back to me saying that the future can be changed. You know, it's all about the frame of mind. It's all about how calm you can stay, and how fast you can reroute your situation and your circumstances, okay? This unexpected news, this unexpected visitor does not have to be all bad. You know, it's just all about being able to reroute the best way that you can this terrible circumstance. You know, if you don't have the necessary skills, maybe you can get somebody to teach you the skills. You know, I mean, I don't know, whatever the situation is, you know. But the future definitely sees a financial strain on the relationship and on the family. Okay. Whatever one is like working on today, whatever one, if you have started working on this, I don't know where you are, or you are about to start working on this new project, this new endeavor, you know, especially when it comes to like pentacles or whatever will come in that can affect the household and the money in the household. Like, the outcome right now was kind of looking a little shady, you know, and that's sad to say, especially if this is like someone finding out they are pregnant or something like that. Like, yeah, that's all bad, you know, because it's just like being in between a rock and a hard place, you know. I'm not really sure how one would even go about rerouting that, you know. I'm not even sure I want to think about how one will go about rerouting that. But, you know, it still sits here that the future sees a real strain on the household, on the family, on the coins, on every damn thing. Like, on every damn thing. Like, whatever this news is damn sure going to stop something. Or it's going to be limited. The success on it is going to be limited, or someone is not going to work on it, and that's going to be limited. Like I said, if it's a job, you may not have the skills. If it's a job, they may feel like you are not good enough. If this is children, someone may not even want this baby. If it's, you know, children, someone may feel like, no, I'm trying to get my shit together. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't come back home, or you can't have this baby, or whatever it is, you know. It'll be, you know, it's children and money here. That's what I see, children and money. You know, like I said, I don't know everyone's situation and what's going on here, but what I can tell you is this news that's coming in is definitely going to be a strain, especially a financial strain is what I'm seeing. And depending on your situation, you know, if you can jump ship on something, you may want to do that on any new endeavor. Whatever this is that's new, you may want to jump ship on that. You know, if you can do so without it being harmful. Because, you know, it's not going to end any hardships. It's just going to make them worse. It's just going to cause more stress in the long term is what I'm saying. You know, if this is a job, You will know right off the bat if this is something that can help you financially, or if it's going to cause you more stress than money. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's easy. And that is something that can be changed, because you can always attempt to look for another job, attempt to locate a better project partner to work with, or whatever this is that you have going on, now if this is about children in one way or another, I really can't touch on that. I refuse to, okay? Because someone here is definitely go back here. It's about somebody's just intuition being thrown off about this situation. But that's obvious here, especially with all of these pentacles that's sitting here in reverse. I feel like what this is going to cause someone to do, though, especially if this is really both, because if you work in a job that can't keep you, won't keep you, or it's not enough money, or you have children coming in that you have to take care of, things like that, I feel like because of the stress, there is a real good chance here of someone really dropping everything and really focusing on like their own security and not anyone else's, because there is a real financial strain here. There is real stress here, and it just feels like one would much rather focus on their own success than the success of like many here. Many. You know what I'm saying? If that makes sense. I also see here that like some of you may be working so much that it's actually affecting your children. Yeah. Overall, whatever is happening here, for you, whatever your story is, the point here, the bottom line here is that there will be some severely delayed success on getting this Queen of Pentacles in her upright position, on what's happening in the now. I see failed projects and outcomes. I also feel like people, like, especially this queen back here that I saw back here, like, yeah, people not gonna know what to do, but see, you can sense that here. But with this Queen of Cups here in reverse, it's like, yeah, people not really going to really be able to tap in and like know which way to go next. With this Queen of Cups in reverse, it it may be like mostly, because I'm looking right here and I'm looking at the, oh, let me show you what's behind there. We got the King of Cups. So look at this right here. This is a relationship to me. Look at that. That's a relationship to me, because we got the child here on the table and we got the household here on the table. See, this is a whole relationship. This is a family life to me, or something, or the possibility of a family life, especially if somebody like got children coming in, got a birth or something coming in, But when I was looking at this and see y'all some people about to come to She about to come to a real stop due to this incoming information. Things about to come to a real stop due to this. If you, this is a little difficult. But what was I getting ready to say? Yeah, like with this Queen of Cups here being in reverse, I feel like it's gonna be mostly women like wigging out about the home situation, about the family situation, because when I looked over here and seen this king, I'm like, okay, this got to be like a real relationship, and everybody is feeling the emotional toll on this. Both we got the king and the Queen of Cups, but see, the queen is the one like, she the one like, what? And the King of Cups, he upright. He is probably like a little more calmer about the situation, depending upon the situation, and I feel like that could be because you got one in the reverse, you got one upright. The man seems calm. The woman seems to be the one wigging out on this situation. It's like because I'm looking at this Queen of Pentacles over here in the reverse in this family dynamic. He could actually be calm because he really feels like, because this Queen of Pentacles in reverse carries a bit of too much damn codependency, and that's probably why his ass is calm. He like, listen, you depending on me to do way too damn much. And he probably see that, or he probably feel that, and he would probably much rather worry about his own security than the security of like all of this, because I sense ever so slightly, because they are sitting here in a pair in opposite direction, that we got somebody too damn codependent, too damn dependent upon somebody else, especially financially. Okay, now just because the woman is in reverse, that does not mean that she cannot be a man. A man can be feminine as well, just like a woman can be masculine, okay? So let's not get caught up in the gender. But the point is, I feel like someone here is calm, and they would much rather look out for themselves because they feel that somebody else is just too damn dependent. Which is probably why this gonna come to a standstill. Okay, going back behind the deck. Then we got the page of who is this? The page of wands. Sitting his butt back here in the reverse. Honey, we got stalemates and setbacks. Hello. Stalemates and setbacks on the horizon. In love, money, or whatever your story is on this table, okay? But the setbacks and the stalemates, you can see this right here in the future. So to me, that ain't nothing but a double down of what we already been told in the future. Lack of success, relationships coming to a standstill and or an end. I feel like the way this can be fixed is we're going to need her, whoever carrying this energy, we're going to need her to come up right. Possibly help herself or dig in and help this situation any way that she can. That's just the truth, and that's what I see. Like, she gonna have to come up right. Because at the end of the day, we do not have the King of Pentacles sitting here in reverse. We do have the Queen of Pentacles sitting in here in reverse. And guess who's sitting in the reverse with her? The Queen of Cups. Hello? I'm just saying. I'm just making the connection, So, moving along. Like I said, with what's on today's with what's on the table today, you know, this unexpected visitor. Uh-oh. Sorry guys, my light went out. My battery is low. I did not realize that. But, you know, and I was looking at this 5 up here. You know, this 5 is about conflict and endings and things like that. 4 plus 1 is 5. You know, but with this, like I said, being in the reverse today, this definitely bad news. Let me go ahead and move on since my battery is going down. Some of y'all intuitively know this too, just to be safe, that you're gonna have to move on. Okay, 5 plus 1 is 6. Okay. Damn, here go another 6 back here. Yep, realizing you're gonna have to let go of something. Jump off the cliff when it comes to something, but we got intuition here on the table. But anyway, back to what was at the bottom here. We got magic springs, guys. Let me get that way y'all can see that. Sorry about my light, baby. But we have magic springs. And when it comes to what's on this table, you know, magic springs says that everything is like one flow. Basically, that is to say that the signs have been there. That something will be a fail. So, you know, going back to this relationship, there has always been signs that something, or even going back to this job, you know, in this news coming in about this child or this job or whatever, the signs have been there that something is not going to work. So if you believe there's something wrong with this job, it probably is. Magic Springs is saying that the hints have been there for you. Okay. Another thing, if you already been going through financial trouble, Magic Springs say the hints have been there that you don't need to bring another person into the household. The signs have been there, the struggle has been there, so don't act surprised when this news come in, which backs up the intuition card back here. Moonlight. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know what I'm saying. All right. Sorry about my light, guys. That has been your daily collective. I hope you got the information that you needed, the information that you were seeking, the confirmation, encouragement, or what have you. And I will see you guys back here later. Bye.